Okay, guys. Well, it was great to get a win today. We played a really good football team. Obviously, the defending conference champion from a year ago, and I thought we played a really, really good game from start to finish. Very physical, and very confident. And I was proud of the way the kids came off the bye week and played relentlessly. We had some great things happen today. Obviously, Stoney, I think, broke the all-time career punting yardage record. I think Caden Camper set a school record for amount of field goals. Toddy might have had one, if our stats are right, he's one of the top completion percentages in school history. We had a good day, balanced day on offense. I don't know exactly what the stats were. I think we were up in the 450, 60-yard mark with some good balance, I think, in there. And I just thought, more importantly than anything else, we learned how to elevate our team as a team. Guys learned how to elevate each other. We're starting to take steps and learning how to close games out. So I'm proud of our team. I'm proud of the way they fought. It's one game, and we take one more step and get ready to go on the road and fight like hell all week to get ready to try to find a way to win another one. So this was a good day here, and I'm proud of our team, and I'm proud of the way they've hung in there together. Any questions?
It was one of the best things for you to see, as you talked about, like David was gone, Dante's been out for a while, but Ty McCullough makes big plays.
Yeah.
Ajon stepped in and had a really big game. The next man stood up
Yeah.
and actually did the job.
Yeah, Jalen and Ajon ran really hard today, and I thought E.J. Scott and Ty McCullough did a phenomenal job today. Of course, Toddy was on fire today throwing the ball, and I thought the front played well. We're without, of our top three playmakers right now, two of our top three playmakers were out again for the second week in a row. Dante has been out for 3. So, and everyone has that. San Jose was without their quarterback. So, that's across college football. But we're down 2 of them. Hopefully, with some good fortune, and we can get those 2 guys back maybe this week, which would be a great thing. And I think that's very, very possible. So, but we're going to enjoy this win, and just really proud of those guys that stepped up and played with great passion and energy.
Todd really spread around 8 different receivers, I think. It just seemed like he was fully confident, seeing the field really well. He just seemed very composed.
Yeah, I thought we had pretty good protection, and he did. He saw the field well, threw the ball well, and commanded the game well. So he did a lot of good things, and that's what we're striving for.
Is this kind of the blueprint? You ran pretty well through, good and short passing, and then obviously hit the one big one. Is that sort of the blueprint, what you want?
Yeah, we want to be able to be a balanced team. We want to be able to, spread the ball, and I think I'm still like to see us. We have a few too untimely penalties for me, and missed opportunities. As hard as we played, which we played really hard today, we left a lot of points on the field. We had a lot of field goals when there was certainly tremendous touchdown opportunities. And that's that other step that I still feel like we need to take, where we need to be cleaner, longer in these drives. We get at the end of these drives and we have a tendency to, maybe lose our focus a little bit there. So, but these are all growing pain things and things that we got to keep working at.
You challenged your team, you challenged all of us, frankly, after that Vandy game, to who's going to move forward, who's with us, who's going to fire up. Your guys have responded.
Yeah.
What changed? Did you challenge them specifically on something? It feels to the outsider that something flipped.
I just think we're growing and we're developing. I just think that, this is a process. And I'm not going to sit here at this table and act like we're going to clear sail, because I just, I know and when you're in the process of building your program, there, you have ups and downs. It's just the way it is. But here's the thing that I did say at practice. I don't remember who was there when I said it, and I do feel strong about this. We want to build a great program in Fort Collins here at Colorado State. And that's not only great for this university and great for Fort Collins, but it's great for Colorado football. And we need everybody to help us build this. This is a joint effort. And as I said, everyone has jobs to do, and I can certainly appreciate that. And I get it. But it's good for all of us if we can all find a way to build this thing together. And I very much believe in that concept. And let's make it special here in Fort Collins. This is the infancy. We're just starting. This is no finished product. But at least we can see the fruit of where we can go and where we can head. I'm guessing we'll have some ups and downs along the way. You know, we saw that in the beginning, but we've been steadily building. And as I said, there's no doubt in my mind we'll get to the end line, you know, and you know, Rome's not built in a day, but we certainly saw the start of something good today. Now we have to learn how to handle that, right? You know, when you have to learn how to handle some success. That's part of it too. You know, we've got to have the same focus and attention to detail this week as we had last week. We haven't arrived. We won a game. I mean, it was great. I'm proud of our team, but we won a game. Let's try to put it together and let's find a way to win another game on the road. And as you guys see in college football right now, if you don't come prepared mentally and physically each week, someone's going to take your lunch money. That's just the way it's going to go. And so it's fragile. It seems more this year than I've seen in a long time. I don't have an answer for that, but it's very evident to me. So we just got to keep our focus, build this thing one step at a time, and try to build some level of consistency, which is what we probably lacked early.
Todd finding Ty on that deep ball down the sideline. Do you see that play alone as a big moment of growth
Yeah.
for him, just knowing how he struggled with the big plays, deep balls?
Yeah, and a play for Ty. I mean, I told Ty coming off the field, Ty flipped the switch here about 2 weeks ago. His approach, his maturity, his intensity at practice. And I told him, I said, paid off, didn't it? And he said, yeah, sure did, Coach. And that was really gratifying to watch Ty take that step. It was a hell of a route, and Toddy dropped a nice ball in there. But to me, that's more about Ty McCullough right there because he took a step. And we've got young receivers, and E.J. Scott took a step, you know, and we need that. We need that because, you know, we need those explosive plays.
Second straight week, you get an interception from
Yeah.
a true freshman.
Yeah.
Are you starting to see some of these younger guys get more comfortable out there? And then
Yeah.
just with Howell specifically, it kind of just seems like he has a nose for the football. Like he's always
Yeah.
around it. Can
He does.
be a game-changing type safety for you?
I think he'll grow into being a heck of a football player, you know, and there's ebbs and flows. You know, we've had some moments today where we had a couple coverage errors, but we played really well in defense. And yes, I think that Jack Howell is an example of a guy that has a lot of football in him. Quite honestly, you know, he's very natural, and he's young, so there'll be ebbs and flows. But I think the future's quite bright when you look at a guy like Jack Howell. You look at a guy like Henry Blackburn. You look at a guy like Robert Floyd. These are young guys, and they're getting a lot of playing time. That's a good thing. You know, we're trying to develop that back end with some youth, and so and there's youth scattered about on the defensive front in a lot of places.
Piggybacking that, the defense on third down, the last 3 weeks, you go talking about trends, continuing again, it's like 22% conversion rate.
Yeah.
How much does that help? Again, with the overall picture, Toddy's taking care of the ball, they're keeping the ball, and they get off the field.
Plan to win for us. It's a really I think it's five. Play great defense, ability to run the football, right? No turnovers. Great in special teams because that's a field changing and score in the red zone, right? That's our plan to win, and it starts with playing great defense. When you play great defense, you have a great opportunity, and if you can run the football, I don't know what we average per carry, but at halftime I know we were around 5 yards a carry, and when we're at 5 yards a carry, that means that we're moving the chains, and I think we had something like 43 or 44 plays at halftime, which means we were on tap. Unless you're trying to slow the game down, you're on tap to be somewhere between 87 and 90 plays in a game. And I'm a big believer in that. That's why we don't huddle and we play with some element of tempo. We haven't really played that fast here yet. We will. But we're not. We still want to get a little bit more consistency and execution before we start ratcheting up the speed. But we will play fast around here this season. That'll happen where we'll really ratchet up the speed. Because the more shots and the more plays you have, the more opportunities there are for explosive plays. And the more you can wear on the defense. So when the defense is playing great and they're 3 and out and the offense keeps getting these shots, you start to wear down the opposing defense. And that's kind of our philosophy, our plan, if you will. But I think it all starts with playing great defense. I heard some commentary. I just blew my circuits about, I don't know when it was. Like maybe it was Coach Saban or tried to come out. You know, who knows why he said that because he's a defensive guy. You win championships with great defense, not with offense, with defense. That's not going out of style. That's BS, you know, and I think on offense, you got to create explosives, but you win by playing great defense. And right now, we're playing really good defense right now.
How does it feel taking this first win here at campus, especially during homecoming week?
Awesome. Our crowds have been fantastic. The student section has been unbelievable. I mean, I'm just so grateful to our fan base and to our student body. It was like from the minute we got off the buses for the Ram Walk today, the streets were lined with Rams. And the energy and the atmosphere was just phenomenal. I mean, who doesn't want to be around that? What a way to spend a Saturday afternoon, right? It's just exciting, it's fun, it's communal, and it's been awesome. So to win here for our fans and for our student body was really gratifying because, they've been very loyal to us and sticking with us. So this was a great moment for that.
You guys did kick field goals a couple of times. You got deep in the red zone.
Yep.
Obviously executed on those. Does it make it easier to just take the points in those situations when your defense is playing the way it is?
Yes, and I have a lot of trust in our kicker. Shoot, we kicked one that was, what was it, a 50, 60-yarder? Huh?
53.
Yeah, I mean, just got confidence there, and our defense is playing well, and just feel like, you know what, let's take the points when we can get the points. And it worked out well for us today.
How does it feel to have confidence in your kicker? I mean, you went from him missing 3 in a row to you whacking him upside of the head with a pad in practice to he's now made 11 in a row. And he's got a school record.
Easy when you say that.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, what we did was create chaos for him at practice to get him used to that kind of atmosphere, and the whole team comes out and they all get around him, and we take pads and throw them at his foot and distort him and push him, and just to try to create chaos for him. But to watch his growth has been phenomenal, and I just think that, quite frankly, a lot of people said, like, why are you still kicking and why are you still, kicking field goals? And sometimes you just got to have a little faithfulness, right? And you just got to hang in there a little bit, and we hung in there. And, Caden's done a great job responding. And right now, obviously, I mean, the obvious statement is he's kicking at an extremely high level right now. But you know what? Steady in the boat. Otherwise, things can deviate. And so we just want to keep on this course right now.
You talked about fast. That first drive was within 4 or 5 minutes. Is that, would you say, and then right after that, the kick, and then you go down and you get a field goal and it's 10-0 within 8 minutes already gone. Would that be ideal for you, pretty much?
Yeah, I'd like to see us have the ability on offense to play a little bit more in tempo and push the defense a little harder. We'll get there. We'll get there. Some people, said, hey, when you first get going with your program, don't try to go too fast. You'll lose your execution. It's too much too soon, and maybe that's true. But as we grow, we want to have the ability to force the defense to put their hand down on the ground faster and faster and faster. Now, we're not going to always play that way, but that ability to do that, we really haven't pushed that yet. Even though we probably play at a better clip than most do, that's why we're able to get as many plays as we get in. But, if you're going 3 and out, you put pressure on the defense. So, we got to work together as a team. You guys good? All righty. Thank you.